Hello, hello, and welcome to Bricolage with Pink Girly. It's Monday evening. My gosh, March 13th. I cannot even believe it. Middle of March. How about it, huh? Well, I don't know. If you're like me, God bless you, because some days I just get a little weary of myself. Look at this. I got paint on me already. Haven't even started, and I got me all painted up. My day totally got away from me. I sat in my comfy chair around 2:30 this afternoon, put my feet up. I thought I'm going to have myself a little nap. And then my restless leg kicked in. So that was the end of that. And then I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I know. My husband came in with the mail, and look what I got in the mail. My final issue of art journaling. And so, what I had planned for this evening, out the window, and then I'm racing around like a goofball trying to get together what I saw in this book that I felt like working on tonight. And it's the first article. And we see Teresa is here. Hi, Teresa and Gail. Hello, ladies. So I've had about 2 minutes to breathe. Hubby went out. He's meeting a colleague for dinner. And of course, the phone rang, and it was the son. So I sent him a message and said, are you all right? Of course, no response. So Mother Dearest had to give him a quick ring just to make sure he was all right. Well, I wasn't calling for you, Mom. Well, okay. So there we have it. So I had decided, I guess, a year ago. There's Marty. Hi, Marty. Welcome, welcome. That I was going to treat myself for my birthday, and I got a subscription to this art journaling magazine, and I have enjoyed it. But this is my last issue. I'm not sure if I'll do it again this year or not. See, I'm picking. Had a little dink there. So when hubby came in from the mailbox and handed me the magazine, of course, I ripped it out of the plastic wrapper, and I didn't get past the first article. And I thought, how fun to maybe do this. So this lady that wrote this article, her name is Lisa Thill. I'm going to say it. There's Sharon. Hello, Sharon. Thill. Maybe I should put it up here, see if it'll. Lisa Thill. I'm guessing that's how you say it. And she goes on to tell you that she moved from the city about 20 minutes, 30 minutes outside of the city, and she's near the Mississippi River. And she was missing her old home and her old garden. Hi, Kathy. And one thing led to another, and she decided to do a garden journal. Now, I'm not a gardener. I know some of you probably are. I like gardens. I like to look at gardens, but I don't really like dirt. I like vegetable gardens. But I submit it could be any kind of a garden. Maybe you would like a butterfly garden. Maybe you would like a bird garden. Hi, Angie. I think it could be whatever. And some people like a working journal for their garden, I would think, what seeds they plant, what did well, and those kinds of things. I'm not about that. I'm purely in it for the art. And I love the way this lady's pages look. So she says that she purchased a concertina sketchbook, which this doesn't really look like to me. Because here she shows you a page, it's standing up. So concertina is like an accordion, back and forth. But I love the way she decorated the pages. And, right before I went live, I noticed the bottom of hers is also rough. I noticed that she looked like she tore the top. She doesn't get into a whole lot of detail. But it looked like she, kind of tore the top there. I didn't tear my bottom. I left my bottom straight. I knew I had some larger size paper under my desk, and I think it's some kind of watercolor paper. My husband at times would pick up some things, I don't know, scrap things. And the cover wasn't on this tablet, I don't think. You have a couple of bought ones? I don't know if I've ever seen that style to buy. I'm sure there are, I just, haven't looked for one. So I thought, well, I can fold this and make it what I think she has. And I think she has about 20 pages. Not that it has to be the same, but I like to really copy somebody. I like to really copy them. So I took this large sheet of what I believe is watercolor paper. And we're just going to jump right in because it won't get done today, this evening, I'm sure. But I just took my large piece of paper, I ripped it in half. Actually, this is I think 4 sheets. Ripped it in half, and then I decided I didn't want it, my paper measured 11 and a half maybe by 15, and I didn't want it too wide. Like I didn't want 5-inch sections to make it even. Okay, Ange, just keep the noise down, okay, with the sewing machine. I'd appreciate. So I did 3.5, and I put it in my little scoreboard thingy and made my little lines to fold. And then where the paper ended, I overlapped. I don't know if you can see. And I started to glue that. It wasn't having too much success. Of course, this is like, 4:30 I'm doing this. What am I, out of my mind? So I had to go to score tape. Towards the end, I went to some score tape. So the back doesn't look that terrific. But you could always cover the back, or if you really wanted to do some kind of a journal like this and have a place where you could write some notes. I think you could do it on the back, but let me just show you what she did here. If I can get my screen to stay open, would be quite lovely. Okay. All right, just watch those fingers, Ange. So I think this gal, Lisa, she used a tea of some kind to kind of make the ground part of her pages. And then she used some blue watercolor to make some of the sky. She did some masking, and I'm not sure that I understand what masking is. I think it's like when you put a shape down and you paint around it, and then you lift it up and you have that image. You can see here where it looks like there may be some masking here. And she doesn't really talk about this, but she got some words that she maybe layered up like a cluster kind of a thing, and then put different words on. I'm sure she drew a lot of this stuff. I pulled out some stencils. Look, she did a little bit of like doodling there. And she named her article Gardening for the Soul. So this, she got a little more out of it than what I'm going to get out of mine, because I'm just not like that, guys. I'm just saying. Masking, Teresa said, is like a negative stencil to keep the paint and stains. Thank you. Okay, so I was on the right track. Thanks, Teresa. So, she's got the little pots and stuff, and you can see where she's spattered. And, maybe she has stamps like this. I don't have any stamps like that. Mine's not going to look like this, unfortunately, but I'm going to try to get as close as I can. Hello, Dawn. Look, she's got a little fence. I had some fence that I die cut, so I pulled some of that out. And I'm going to use some watercolor, and I'm just going to have at it. Look, she's got this cute little girl laying down there that's like supposed to be her. And then she's got little inspirational things that she put on. Here she said, "Let your dreams take flight, soulful." She's got a magnifying glass here, so it's whatever. But I just like the look of it. And I, as a maker, for me, it's mostly about the make. I want to see if I can do it. I want to see if I can make it look like hers. Down here, she looks like she's got a little business card. And a lot of that Timmy stuff, you get jazz like that, right? So, and then she covered the front here. You can see the front here with a piece of fabric. Can you see that? It just looks like newspaper. I have tissue paper that looks like that. So I don't know what I'm going to do with my front yet. I can guarantee you I'm not going to get to the front tonight. But I thought I would start and try my hand at this. And if it doesn't go well, we'll be on to something else. So if you have any questions, please put it in caps for me so it's easier for me old eyeballs to pick it up. And I'm not even sure I found all the stamps that I really thought I might like to use. Actually, instead of this little girl here, I was thinking about doing just like a round thing, like a big old butt and a couple of little feet. Like, it looks like an old lady bending over trying to pull the weeds, because that'd be more accurate for my journal. But right at the very beginning, I said, you don't have to have a flower garden journal or a garden journal. It could be of anything. You could do seashells, a garden of seashells, or a sea scenario, or bugs, or birds. Anything that floats your boat, fits your fancy. Accuracy is important in a journal, especially, yes, Teresa, especially if you're going to use it as a place where, like she says here, inhale confidence, exhale doubt. She's using it as a soul tool because she had moved and she was missing her home, her previous home, and finding her place of comfort in her new home. And a lot of us, I can't even really include myself, use journaling for that purpose. I use it as an art release kind of a thing. Yeah, Teresa, you could explain accuracy. I took you meant accuracy as far as making a journal that fits you as a person, if you wanted to use it as some kind of an outlet. Oh, I love these pages. They're so silky smooth, so silky smooth. And Teresa said your personal journaling from your heart. Yeah. And like for me, it's I just am not that way. But for a lot of folks, that's how they use it. And that's wonderful if you can do that and you're able to do that. For me, it's an art thing. So I'm just going to have at it. So what I have is my, of course, white watercolor paper. I think it's mine. This is more probably maybe, hey, Dar. A hot press, I think, because it's not real bumpy. And it might just be some kind of mixed media paper. So I'm just going to do it in sections. I left mine, like I said, straight at the bottom. 2 reasons. I didn't see she had torn hers at the bottom. And I wanted mine to, maybe sit up this way. I don't know. She started with the T to get some kind of a ground here. Now, the other thing she suggested as she was working through hers is to test and see what you like. So I have a couple of Jane Davenport tins here, I believe. Well, this one, I don't know if this one's Jane. This one may not be Jane. This one says Art Philosophy. This one's a Jane, because I liked some of those colors. Hey, Sherry, good evening. And so I've got my little jug of water, and I'm gonna find a big brush. And I was thinking I might start with the sky. And I think a lot of these colors are probably a little too dark for what I want. So I was thinking about taking one of my Tim Holtz Oxide ink boxes. I have a couple different blues in that. Tumbled glass. I think I might try a little tumbled glass for my sky. I'm going to see how I like this. Now, I've got a lot of jazz sitting around here. I'm over here in this little area, my upper right corner, and I think you're probably seeing that as well. I'm going to just take this and scrub some on my glass. And then I'm going to, again, try to find my, there it is. And I'm just going to check the color here to see if this is something that I want. I'm just putting my brush in some water. I'm kind of moving that around. I do have some stencils sitting here too. I might use a couple of them and try to use them like Teresa was saying as a mask. And if that's really light. But maybe, you know, maybe I want to start out light. And I'm just going to be swapping this on. So this is just a piece of extra. I know, sorry. I don't have autofocus on. That's part of the issue. Once I start getting some color down, it should clear up a little bit. So I'm just going to start. And I can always add some darker color after a while. And I'm going to try to just zippity zip along here because I don't want it to take forever. Now let me just see if I do that. Oh, look, I had some other stuff on my stencil. That's cool. I'm liking that. I think I need to come down a little further. Now, I've heard people talk about concertina. I thought it was different. I thought it was concertina or something. I had to look it up. But it's concertina, like an accordion. And I think I might try a couple of little letters here. The writing in the sky. Well, that was a big old mess, but see, that still looks cool to me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Of course, now this should, okay, you can see here where, see, I got confused. I think, yeah, see this, so I've got a seam here. I was trying to glue it together where I wouldn't have a seam. But like I said, I was rushing. And I'm going to use my heat gun a little bit to dry as I go. So heat gun, let me put my hand here. I might try to draw some trees. And if you do something like this, you could really, as long as it is, you can make it as long as you want. You do the seasons, right? You could do all the different seasons. So I don't know if I'll do that. But I did watch one gal who she She took a large piece of paper and she almost folded it like you would fold a, let's see, fold a zine. But I didn't want that thickness. I wanted it to be just a thin piece of paper like Lisa Thill has in the article that I read. So I'm thinking about using this as some kind of a mask. Oh, you know what? You know what, guys? I know what I did. I'm painting on the wrong side. I'm painting on the back side. I just saw another seam, and I thought I'd do better than that. Oh boy, here we go. I'm painting on the wrong side. All right, so let's get some more of this down. I could probably match this right on my paper, couldn't I? This is the Tim Holtz oxide. Let's see if I can get it to move on the paper. Yeah, that works. And then I could probably layer it up. I might want it a little darker down here. This is where you're going to get to really see my watercolor skills. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I realized I had it on the wrong side. And she struggles as soon as she starts. Marty, are you keeping score? I think I need the snack cart. I'm trying to make a little hill. And certainly you don't have to make it this big. Hi, Janice. Yes, oxide will react every time I make it wet. I don't think I'm planning to make it too wet too much. But you never knew. Just kind of trying to get a base down. But watercolor would do the same thing unless I used my ink tints, and I didn't get those out. So if I do this first and just get this kind of going, rocking and a rolling, I think then I can kind of see where I'm headed. I hope everyone's having a good evening. My husband's boss, who lives in Vermont, he works, of course, remotely. Hi, Stephanie G. They had, I think, 24 inches of snow where she is the other day, and they're expecting another 18. She's going to be working from home for a few days. I like the rough edges, the torn edge at the top. I thought that was kind of fun. So I was talking to Calico Kate earlier, and I said, I don't know, I might do the bag journal, or I might work with some felt, because when Kathy did her bag journal, and then I was watching, I still have that. And did you call the doctor? Laura Jersey. And she was doing paper bag, or working in a paper bag journal. I've been wanting to make one of those, so we're starting with that. I'm all over the map. I'm all over the map. Who did you punch me? I thought you were going to call your doctor. Doctor, doctor. See, when I started putting my pages together, I just didn't think it was fluffy enough. Teresa said her bag journals are cookie bags. Oh, I wish I had a cookie bag. No, Lori, had to take care of kids, and they are out on spring break this week. Oh, Ange. All right, let's see here. I think I want something that I could probably use my finger. I'm trying to locate, oh, I think this is it here. My little water spritzer to spritz my watercolor here. I've got some blue there. I've got some nice oranges and golds and some greens. Let's see here. The ones on with the cellophane on the front so you can see those cookies. Yeah, baby. Okay, so I'm going to use this like a scruffy. It's a like a scrubby kind of a brush that oh, that's kind of cool. That Donna Dewberry uses. She uses a scrubby brush. And I'm just going to tap into my paint and just start making some different little things in the sky. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Kind of gives the impression of maybe a little cloud here and there. I have no idea what I'm doing. If I don't like it, I'll cover it up with something. Now I have to think about the ground. This looks a little more stormy. She had one section, I don't know if you noticed, she had some raindrops. So maybe put some raindrops in these sections here. Kind of make them look, you know, a little stormy. Stormy weather. Okay. That doesn't look so great, does it? We'll just rub that baby out. Okay, now. Let's see what's this. This is kind of a gold. Oh, that might be nice for the dirt. And then I can add dark as we go along. Okay, here we go. So now I'm just going to go into this gold. I'm using it full strength almost. Just kind of get some ground in here. Make lowlands and then some high. I'm just going from memory. I don't want to copy her too much. Hey, Pam, you're not late. You're just on time. Just on time. Need a big old table. Big old table. I was thinking maybe doing with a pen might be fun, you know, as far as like the little drawings, but I think I'll probably use mostly stamps so it looks halfway decent. Okay. If I don't mush it together too much, it should pretty much be somewhat dry by the time I get back here. Now, I think what I'm going to do is, I just saw I think I found one. This is I think it's called a comb pen. There's probably a couple different names for it. I don't know if you can see. It's got bristles up to so far, and then they are thinned down. It's like every other. So you get more of a line effect when you paint with it, and it creates, it's easy to create like fur or grasses. So if I can get that, I'm not sure. I'm used to using it with acrylic paint, so I'm not sure how it will be on this kind of paper. No, I don't like that blue green. I do like that brighter green. Let's see what else I got here. It's still a bluish green. I kind of like the yellowy green better. I wonder if I've got, let's see if I've got anything. A little more grass-like. Oh, here's some better greens, I think. Now these aren't intense. It's not really easier because you have to really, in my opinion, you have to really watch your pressure of your brush. I mean, you do with dry brushing too, but dry brushing, you're kind of like skimming the surface. And this, you're kind of drawing some lines, so I don't know. All right, I'm going to try to make it look like some grass here. The two brush effect. If you get the hang of it, you know, it's easy to make it look grassy. So far, this is look kind of beachy to me, not really so much a garden. You see, can you see that? I'm just tapping into some of these different greens. Maybe I'll make some taller ones here. Maybe a little bit of that brown. Trying to move the paint while it's still wet. Okay, Gail, have a good evening. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Okay, here we come. Kind of getting away from that one color. Hi, Kellyanne. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. You can always go back and add. You can't take away. So I try to keep that in mind. Of course, you know, in collage, you can certainly always cover it up with some. And journaling, right? It's an easy way to kind of make it look like you've got some grass. And I did leave my comb brush dry, but I mean it's damp now because I've been putting it in the paint. Well, she had the lady whose article I read, Lisa Thill, she had rocks and all that kind of jazz on her journal. I don't think I'm too good at rocks. Plus, it takes a lot of time. You know, you can always, just like with all of our journals that we work in, you know, they're not done in one sitting. You know, you build them. Add things you like. Cover up things you don't like. Okay. All right, now I'm going to rinse my brushes. I didn't watch Janet today with her Pictionary. I get too involved and I can't get anything done, so I made myself not watch. It's so funny usually, and it's such a good time. I love when she does that. Okay, a little bit of heat on here. Let's see. I think I want to add some stuff in the sky. You got 5 right? That's pretty good. I usually can think of what I think it is, but then I can't get the words out of my mouth. I mean, I would just be horrible. on a game show. Absolutely horrible. Okay, she has little, like I said, like the masking kind of things in the sky, like little circles, and like here she's got, it almost looks like a washer kind of a thing. I don't have anything like that. But see, I have like little grids. She looks like she's got some leaves there. So I had some stencils out that I was using earlier, and I'm just going to use some of those. Because it's just to make something in the sky that's, just some different look, a different look. So I'm going to use a little bit of my Mermaid Lagoon. I don't even think at this point I'm too concerned about the color, because she's got different colors. But I'm just going to hit little spots. Just make some different little pops of color here and there. Move it around. Who's leaving? Did I miss who's leaving? Kathy's going. Bye, Kath. Are you leaving? Maybe she left. If somebody left, I hate to not be able to say goodbye. Okay, let's see here. My concertina is getting out of control. Might overlap some of this. Oh, saying later to Gail. Gotcha. Okay. Now that was a little bit of blue, but I obviously had something in my brush, so it made it kind of a greeny blue. That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Wonder how a little bit of gray would look. Maybe a little too. Wonder about a little bit of spiced marmalade. I think I want to use this, kind of looks like a gauze kind of a stencil to me. So I'm going to start adding a little bit of this in places. I do have some tree stamps. I didn't pull those out, but I think they're mostly what I have are evergreens, I think. Not sure I want evergreens, maybe a few to try to make it look. I have this really great napkin that's like a wildflower napkin. I should have pulled some of that out. That might look cute here and there. All right. All right, so that gives us a little something something in the background. Okay, what else did we notice? I think I might like to ink my edges. Get my vintage photo out. Now see, the part about the masking, like if I wanted to mask just this circle, like I tried and didn't wasn't successful with the blue. Like, do you just put a little piece of washi tape under there to hold it down so you can, you know, kind of do your thing around the edge? It's a big old sun or moon. I wonder if it would be easier if I did it folded up. I should have left that back page empty because that's gonna, well, that'll be covered up. And the front page I will cover up. Now, what do you guys think as far as stamping some images? Like, if I, when I start to stamp, should I use like all one color? Like, hers all look like pen and ink stuff to me. I'm just scrubbing. So I want my eye to be able to focus on what's here, not like without any color on the top. I just feel like you look out into, you know, nothingness. Where this way, with having some color around the top or inked at the top here, kind of brings your eye down. Now, I hope I have some. I mentioned yesterday that I had gotten my reverse coloring book. I don't know. I should have probably got the one Lizzie got. She got one with flowers and stuff in it. The one I got has one face in it. I think I see another body with like hair piled on their head, but I'm having a hard time. I'm hoping that it helps train my eye to find things, you know, like when you gaze at clouds, you know, when you're looking for images. I'm hoping this will help me see some different stuff. I worked with it a little bit this afternoon. I didn't see too much. Well, I guess like anything else, it's a learning curve, right? I don't know. Don't know. Okay. All right. I think I can always add stuff here. Let's get rid of this. I need to have a little sip of my water. All right. Let's put the cover. Now, I'm running out of space. I have a cute stamp that's, this is one of my favorite stamps. A little flower pot. So I want to make sure I use that. I thought a bicycle might be cute to put on. And then I got out some words. I thought that little frame was cute. I was wondering if I could make like a brick wall. See if it, and a balloon, birds, let's see. I got some grasses. That might work, but I think, oh, maybe it's in here. Here's some different pots. Let's see. Maybe I can build some stuff with these pots. Let's start with these. See how we make out. Now I might get out my mouse pad to give me a cushion if I think I need it. Oh no, where's my ganache? Sorry, Kelly. I just had it this afternoon. Let's see, maybe I put it in the wrong place. Which obviously I did because it's not in its regular spot. It's not there. It's in the drawer. In the drawer. All right, let's see. Now I know she had a couple of little pots that were kind of sitting on their side, like they fell over, you know, like a couple. So if I do that, that might be cute. Okay, so where did I put my, here it is. I'm going to use my block. Ganache is in the other room sleeping. Just whisper, okay. Thanks, Kel. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, I see. I put tape on the back of that baby. I think I need a smaller. Well, let's see how we make out here. I'm going to do my test. I'm going to do a tester. Just see. I haven't used these little stamps in a while. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to put one down here. And then I've got this one. Gosh, it was years ago. My husband and I were in Bordentown, New Jersey. We saw, I guess we were going over the bridge to go see my parents. Well, my mom. And we saw a sign that they were having some kind of a little activity or craft fair or something. And some gal had a whole bunch of these stamps for sale. These little, I had never seen them before. My acrylics. I thought these flower pot things were cute. Of course, I don't know where that one is. A couple of them are missing. But these look like little hydrangea kind of bushes. Now I can watercolor in these, right? I mean, I can do anything I want. I could use my color pencil. Let's see how this one stamps. I don't think I've ever used this one. Oh, that's cute. Okay. You know, I didn't do so well on that. This one, let's get down this way. Can you see what I'm doing, or am I too far away? All right, so if I take a little bit of, I'm looking for more brushes here. Let's see, maybe this one will be okay. Let me get some of this red. Maybe a little bit of that. Make kind of a clay pot color, or attempt to make a clay pot color. And then once this dries, I can come back with either a color pencil or not a marker, but like a ink pen. Because like right now you can see my dirt, so that doesn't really help it look very good. And I've got those overlapping. So it looks a little better. Let's see, I think this is a kind of a, yeah. Do some purple in here. And then let's try a little blue. A little purpley blue. I probably should put a little dark shadow. Let's see, before I get myself in trouble, let's cover up that ganache. See, I'm a righty. I like to, Kellyanne said her kitty is a tortoiseshell kitty with a, oh, ganache smile. She was already named when I got her at 8 weeks. Aw. Okay. All right, that looks better already. Let's see, what did I put my, what's something tall, I think, for like right along here. Maybe those, I pulled them out, I guess. Oh, there they are. Wonder if I can get, yeah, it's a cute name. I think it's a cute name. Well, tiny baby face. Yeah. Actually, I think I have some that I cut out that were, oh, I'm inking the wrong side. Oh, I don't know if that went so well. Oh, I didn't get many on there. I got more off than I got on. Okay, that looks a little better, I think. Methinks. All right, now we need something in these other little pots. These are cute little flowers. If you have any ideas of things that I could add, just let me know. Let me know. If I have them, we'll try them. Not too bad. Not see. This is the nice part about this is I can see where I'm stamping. Yeah, that's not too shabby. I wish I know. I wish I knew what I do with those other little flowers. I have a tub of all small stamps in it. I wonder if they're in there. Wouldn't that be a hoot and a half? I think I want this one taller. So I can make a stem. You know, I can draw the rest of the stem in. And then let's do that down here. There goes my circle. My circle just took off. Isn't this cute? It's like a little, oh, you can't see here. Hold on. Like a little window box. All right, I'm going to make some more. Oh, I don't want that brush. Oh, yeah, Lori. Let's see. Let's get some more color for our pots here. Now, you could really plan this out better than I am. I'm just kind of really going by the seat of my pants, to tell you the truth. You know, you could map it out better so your grass isn't like up in your isn't up in your business. Let's see. Maybe this color pot would be nice. Okay, now I need an idea for, I'm going to look at the book. What kind of stuff did she do in the sky? I know she did some doodles, but I am hard pressed to be a halfway decent doodler. Yeah. Oh, I know. I could stamp some. I wish I had like a stamp. See that? That's like you know, words, but it's not script. It's just printed. But I like that. I don't think I have one like that. Let me see. Let me do. I have my peeled paint, which I like a lot. Really like it a lot. And let's see if I can find. Oh, I can't get my drawers. I can't get my drawers open, girls. Can't get my drawers open. Barbie. How are you this evening? Hi, Mitz. Nice to see everyone. Welcome, welcome. As I continue to run out of room. Let's see, where is another piece? Here we go. This is the top. I could load this up. Oh, this is, that's not the one. Oh, this is my peeled paint I'm trying to get. I got you, Laura. I got you. I'm going to spritz it. And Laura says to spritz your ink pads. Ow. That works. Okay, let's just do a little bit there. Now this says, take time to enjoy the simple things in life. I was thinking about putting that right there. Okay, Barbie. I don't know that I ever, ooh, that stamped very nicely. I don't know that I've ever used this. This was in a bunch of stuff I bought. Now I like how she had the one little bird. She had like a swallow that she stamped on a different piece of paper. So I pulled out some additional little scraps. I was in a box today thinking to myself, what in the world is in that box? You cannot believe the trash that was in that box. And of course I say trash, but now I'm going to use some of it. Something like this. Something like this. I mean, why would I save that? And why wouldn't it be in where my other scraps are? It was just like random. I don't know. Some of the stuff I do, you might call me scary. All right, so I've got some cool birds here. They might be a little large. Let's see if I can find a small. He's not too small. There's some cool flowers, though. I was thinking I had a swallow kind of bird, but these are really big for this. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Oh, no, that's a flower. It's the fleur. Well, oh, they're all connected. Yeah, I don't want them. Maybe I'll do a little floating leaf. How about that? Oh, thanks, Barbie. I was inspired by a lady by the name of Lisa Thill. I'll show you from my art journal magazine that came today. I'll show you in 1 second. I'll go back into that peeled paint. Just think I need something up here. The Art Journaling magazine. April, May, and June issue. Article 1. I love the picket fence. Don't you love that? She probably drew that. I don't know. I just don't know. I think I need a doodle or something here, but I might wait on the doodles because I'm nervous. I'm nervous to do the doodle. I'm also nervous to draw a tree, but I think I need a tree. Oh, there's Barbara Clark. Hello. I know it is a yummy magazine. I don't know. I think you could certainly buy, get it online, but I don't know if they sell them. Like I ordered a subscription, so I got it from the company. And that's the Stampington and Company. They've got all kinds of art magazines. I know you can find older editions, older issues on Joann's may carry it. You could give them a call and see. Um, I think I have found Joann's to be kind of hit or miss. Yeah, this is the recent one. Hey, hi, Mary. Um, this is the April, May, and June of this year. So this is my last issue for I subscribed last March. And the older issues are just as yummy. You can get them on eBay, I know for sure. But and maybe Etsy. And single issues, I'm not sure if Amazon has them or not, but they're, like I said, I only got the first article tonight. It just came today. So I think I'm going to do some kind of a doodle over there at some point. And I don't, I want a tree. I think I want a tree right here, but I'm so very, very nervous. So I think I might do pencil. Because I have it in my head how I would like it to look, but it doesn't always turn out that way once my hand gets going. Now she's got a split tree there. So it's just paper. It's just art. It's fine however it turns out. But I'm not ready to just go in with a marker pen. So I'm just going to give myself a little guide here and make like a split tree. And then just give myself some branches. Like that. And I'm going to take some of that lighter green that I like over here in my watercolor palette. And that green is nice too. Do some of this bright, bright green. And I'm just going to make little splotches here and there. And then maybe I'll take, hey, Kimberly, hello, hello. Let's get some brown. And hey, this one's a fatty. It's like make a little mound there. Kind of give it a little more dirt. A little more dirt. Let's see if Lori can find an aligner brush. That would be lovely. Gosh, I get so thirsty when I stream. I mean, I feel like I talk a lot anyway, but I really get parched. I still get a little nervous when I get started, right before I get started. Let's see, I might be able to use this little guy. I don't have my brushes stored under a shelf I have here. It's very dark under there. I should probably just put my light on my phone so I can look under there. All right, let's see if I can get some of these little branchy things coming out here. And make sure I get some going to the green spots. So if you're just coming in, welcome, welcome. And I've been inspired by an article in my new art journaling magazine. I'm not a gardener, although I do love gardens. I love to look at gardens and flowers. But I just like the style of this journal that this gal by the name of Lisa Thill did. And so I'm attempting to make something similar. It's concertina style, which is just folding your paper like an accordion. Now they have different versions. I saw a couple ladies make them, and I did say this earlier. You kind of fold it like a zine, but I didn't want that double thickness kind of thing going on, so I didn't want to do mine that way. So I just tore the paper how I wanted it, and then just folded it and glued it together. Yes, Lisa Thill, Thill, Hill with a T in the front. Hi, Stacy. I'll show you in 1 second, Barbara. And she's featured in the magazine. I think I could use this to be a little thinner here, but boy, I really got this chubby. Not liking that so much. Maybe I'll put some words over top of that. Hey, there's an idea. Bingo, bingo. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Lisa Thill, Thill. She might have some. Let me see if I can see. Lisa Thill lives in Stoddard, Wisconsin. To see more of her work, visit createdbylisathill.com and createdbylisathill.etsy.com, as well as Instagram at createdbylysathill. And it looks like you can find her on YouTube, Pinterest, and you can also email her if you would be interested in her email address. Let me know, and I'll get that for you. What city? Stoddard, I think it said. Yes, Stoddard. Stoddard. Wisconsin. It's the dotard. And then I think when I get my ink pen out, I will make some more marks on that tree. Maybe I'll do need a butterfly or something to cover up that spot I don't like. Let's see what we've got. Let's get my basket of goodies. I have no idea what's in here. Ooh, that's a cute stamp. There's little flowers. I've got a bumblebee and I've got some. I'm looking for a, I don't know. Oh, look, there's a little swallow. That might work. I'm looking for a butterfly of some kind. There we go. There's a butterfly. I don't need a fleur-de-lis. All right, let's try this. Oh, you did find her? Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I didn't get to do that yet. Lots of goodies to look at. You just subbed? Oh, wonderful. Okay, Barbara, great. Super. All right, let's see if I can get this to fit on. That's kind of skimpy. Skimpy. Let's see if I can stamp on this. Let's get us a little. See how this butterfly looks. Might end up not liking this so well, but we'll try it. I'm going to use my Gothic purple. All right. I'm just going to tear that out. Hi, Amir. How are you? How you doing? Nice to see you this evening. All right, let's ink these edges. Trying to keep track of all my, I've got so many ink pads. So many ink pads. Out. That might be okay. That's a little dove. That's kind of cute. Let's see. Let's do, let's try this blue. Oh, it's just barely going to fit on there. Dry that off. It's like one of those perfume things, the department store. I think I'll save him for somewhere else. I don't like him right there. All right, so I need a little bit of glue. I'm going to glue stick it. I'm going to glue stick it down. I don't think they're that much at Joann's, but I could be wrong. Oh, you get the subscription to the, yeah, I think I went right to the, Stampington site when I got mine, and they were offering a percentage, and then when I got my magazine today, see, I gotta watch because that's right on the fold. They were offering a discount for you to, re-up your subscription. I wanna re-up it. Okay, now let's see, what do I have here? Just that light green. I'm trying to see if I have something handy. I think I might like to put a couple little marks in this bush here. And I think I need something right here. I have a little cat. Let's see what the little cat looks like. This is one of those Santoro. They have the little girls. I think that little cat might look cute right there. Now, the thing that I like better about Lisa's, the lady in the article, is that I think mine's looking really light. I wish I had put more color in the sky. Okay, Ange. You see what I mean? Mine's looking kind of, I think, washed out. Of course, I have all these flowers to color in too. And then I want to doodle something up there. And this tree needs some help. So I'm going to put little things, little buds on the trees. But I'm not sure at this point what I could do to kind of make the background look a little darker. Do you know what I'm saying? Like hers are real, and I like the look. Like I'm going to spatter it. But see how she's got so much more color. The next panel I do, I'm going to do more color. You see, she's got these swirly things up in the corner. That shouldn't be too hard to do, right? Famous last words, swirly things in the corner. Okay, Barbara. If I start here and go down, and I come here and I go this way and this way and this way, and I can add some dots. She's got some kind of loopy things coming here. Can't have enough loopy things. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I could go around this too. Like it looks like she may have put some color around. Oh, and I want to make sure I remember to give myself a stem. I can still add that in, you think? Kind of making little hearts. Not really trying to, but that's what they kind of are looking like to me. Just trying to put something. I think the tree looks better for sure. I have to color in my little kitty catter. My little kitty catter. Let's see if I take some of this gold. Oh my, see, I'm so heavy-handed with this, with the watercolor. Very heavy-handed. I might kind of like that for the kitty cat color, though. Let's see. I'll add a little something else. Now I need some kind of maybe brown under the kitty's feet to make, because right now to me the cat looks like she's floating in air. I think she needs a little. Where's that brown? Oh, see, I never know where to put it. That's the problem I have. Again, I'm super heavy-handed. I mean, you could doodle till the cows come home, right? Ah, well, that's an idea. That's an idea, Ange. Once that dry, I can darken him up too. Has anybody ever spattered with watercolor paint? See how this looks. Using my color pencils there. Do 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 do. I should have used some watercolor pencils. That would have been a good idea. I didn't think of that. That's the story of. Okay, let's see. I was thinking some white acrylic paint might be nice for those petals. I've had some out earlier. I don't know if it's, oh, it might still be a little bit of life in that. Got to think of some kind of a closure too to hold it all together. I watched a lady who made little mini journals like this, and they were like maybe 2 by 2, maybe 3 by 3. They were really, really little tiny concertina journals, like about like that. I need something for the center of the orange flower. Not so happy about that doodle. I think it needs to be thicker. I got a Posca pen here. Let's see. Might be a little better. I don't know if you guys can really see this. It's maybe a little better. You can see it a little better anyway. I have to redo this one little flower. I didn't stamp it. Very good on the top. Okay, now need some other ideas. I was going to see if it probably, wonder if, not really. Can't really tell. Can you tell that that's like kind of cloud? I don't think you can, maybe a little bit. All right, I think I'm going to add a little bit. Well, I'll see. I'll see what the color looks like. Let's try. I've got this blue over here. That's really deep. I never use the white in my watercolor. I think that just looks a little too dodgy. Just a little too, kind of looks muddy to me. I don't know what I'm wanting, but I'm not getting what I'm wanting. Something's, add some green here, rather so much brown. This little bit here. Let's see what this looks like. Pull up some of that, make it look like grass. Okay. Now, what about I would like some kind of a little building, maybe. Wow, that's cute. Look how she's got a little, wonder how hard that would be to draw. She's got like a little wishing well kind of a thing with a pot sitting on it. That might look cute here, huh? What to do with my pencil? Oh, I put my pencil back. How about it? How about it? Oh, I was going to spatter. Did anybody answer me? Has anybody ever spattered with like black watercolor? I guess you just get a good consistency just like you would with acrylic. Let's see what the spattering helps. Let's cover this part and let's spritz. This is black here. And I did see a little, let me use a little fan brush. I don't think that's wet enough. Oh, there you go. I think spatter helps everything. I like it better. See what you guys think. It looks better with the spatter, doesn't it? Get it nice and wet. Thanks, Cal. Yeah, same as acrylic. Okay, thanks, Sharon. Okay, cool. I think I like to put a little bit of color in my sun. We're going to say it's a sun. Oh, thanks, Pam. Let's see. Let's do, I don't want it to look real harvesty. Let's see if we can clean this yellow up. Oh, that's really bright. Let's see if we can tone that down a little. Paper towel. Boom, 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 boom. All right, not too bad. Okay, that's not too bad. Looks okay. Now I have to remember to come back once that spattering dries and go over my little kitty cat and Kim out a little better. And then I was going to try to do the like a little wishing well or plant thing here. So it just had a square bottom and then some wood, right? How hard can that be to draw? A square. I can draw a square, can I? I could cheat and get a little shape thingy. Let's see. I have one sitting here. Do I have the right size of what I want? Whoa, this is really big. It's kind of big. I don't want it knocking into the sun. All right, Angie's back to sewing. And I'm just going to come across, make a little cross beam here. One all the way down. And across here. I think I want this up a little higher. And then it had slats going this way. All right, let's put some brown paint in there. I'm just going to fill it in, and I'm going to make it fairly dark because I want to cover up the grass that I have sitting there. So this is really dark. But wood can be all different colors and all different grains, right? So, oh, it looks better on my computer screen than it looks to me. And poison. Okay, that's always a good thing. Getting a little too runny there. And then these slats going down this way. Make those jaggy on the edge. Kind of cross, come out on the edge there. Well, I'm not sure that it looks like you put any plants in it, but we'll see. I'm going to dry that. Might look better after I put a pasta into it. Now let's see. I've got, what did I do? I flipped that little, oh yeah, here. Let's see. Let's see if I can move the little kitty over to the side. Oh, that's not going to fit on there. It's just a little too. I know I've asked this before too, but okay, Kathy's going to go start supper. Very good. Oh, there it is. Couldn't find my big block. See if I can get this to, these little flowers to stick. All right, that might work there. Okay, let's see. Let me get my pasta pen. Hey, Julie Parker, how are you? Welcome. All right, I'm just going to see if I can put just a little bit of detail in here. not taking great care. Just kind of trying to give the impression of a little potting shed. All right, let's put some, where did I get that dark? I thought I found a darker green. All right, now I need a little tiny, of course I don't know if I have one now that I made my shed. This might be a little too large. Whoa, baby. Yeah, might have to draw that too. A little pot. A little baby pot. Do, 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 do. Oh, I forgot I had these little cutouts that I pulled out. Let's see. Got anything that'll work? Okay, good night. Thanks for stopping in, Mary. I appreciate it. Do you think that looks too, like I would cut it? Do you think this looks too big? Of course, now I don't know where I put my whoops. No little tiny baby pots. Thanks, Ange. Oh, thanks, Kimberly. I'm going to have to. Now, I wanted to put those little flowers, but I'm not sure that they're going to show up if I stamp them. Let's try. I'm going to use black. Maybe I can get it to stamp and show up pretty well. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't look very juicy. Not very juicy at all. I need it to be really juicy. Actually, I think my ganache is the best. Let's give it a dose of that. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I didn't get in the middle. You can see right where I missed. Oh, you guys, can you see? Right in the center. I'm going to try to stamp that back in there. Thanks, Sherry. Good enough where I think I can draw some lines in there. Let's ink this up again. I'm going to put some on the other side. I'm really pressing it, trying to get a better. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. Here, let me see if I can. What do you think about the, should I glue that paper on? Let's see if I can. Oh, I just feel so much better with a pencil. If I put a little pot here. I should really look to see if my dog is at the door. I don't see her. She probably zonked out somewhere. All right, let's see. Let's put a little color on that pot. Okay. Thanks, Samira. I think I'll use my Xyron maybe to glue that on. Maybe just a little bit. Now, oh, I know what I was thinking. What do I have? Oh, I know. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to have a collision here in a minute. I think I have a little bee or something in here. There's a little dragonfly. Oh, look at this little tiny butterfly. They got butterflies there. Oh, maybe they are dragonflies. Doesn't matter, does it? There's a little ladybug. That'll come in handy. All right, let's put a couple of these around. It's kind of hard with those pages. I should have clipped the pages. You know, eventually I'd catch on. Just takes me a while. Okay, got a couple dragonflies. Now I need something. Oh, I know. I was going to stamp Artist Journal. I was going to stamp that here. Let's do that. Well, I'll tell you what. I can make the biggest old mess you ever do want to see. I'm going to get out my little Xyron. And I'm going to put that little bit of greenery through here. I don't know if there's still a little bit that needs to be poked down. I guess it's okay. All right, so in it goes. I just drop it in that little thing there. And I pull it. Oh no, I wasted all that tape. It didn't catch. There it is. Gosh, I hate being wasteful. I really don't like being wasteful. Burnish that down. And then just got to peel it off of the little gluey part. This just is so mind-boggling to me how this works. Okay. So that looks all right. Now we need to get the pasta. Go around a little pot. Okay, that looks all right. Now, let's go this way. You want some ice cream? Don't you have any? You don't have any chocolate cake or anything? Or any cake with chocolate icing? Ange? I think because you're injured, you should get ice cream. I'm not seeing this so great. Okay, let's see. This might be crooked. Art journal. Artist journal. All right. Now I'm coming back to the kitty for just a second. Just wanted to do the tail a little bit. Make some of the marks for the fur. Put the eyes in, this little nose. A little something on its ears. Yeah, it looks better. All right, let's see. Okay. I don't know if I'm out of ideas. Oh, yeah. See, that's when it's nice to have a husband, I gotta tell you. Honey. I I said honey and one of my clips fell. I need some ice cream. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to get some birds in. Let's see. Gosh, her little doodles are so cute. I think I could use a doodle thing up in here. She kind of just does it real thin, but she doubles her lines. I envy people that are nice, really good doodlers. Let's see. She just comes around and doodles like this, and then she comes around and doodles. The second one. She can come this way, and then she goes again. I'm going to put a little heart there. And let's put some dots. Does anybody else struggle with doodling, or has it come easy? Julie said, I just sorted out my acrylic paints because I have spare. I need to get the extra packets off the floor and spares in different spots. Do you mind sorting? I don't really mind sorting. I kind of like it. I do a little bit occasionally. I don't do it as much as I need to do it. But I don't really mind sorting. Okay, so that doesn't look too terribly bad. Let's put a leaf here. Try to make that look better. Let's see. I need to do something up here. This didn't get so good, so let's thicken that up a little bit. Kind of make it almost like it looks like it was stitched. My small space makes me sort things every now and yeah. Well, that'll do it for sure. Put a little bow there. Do you think I need something in this space, or do you think space is okay? Now I've got the gate. Where's my gate? I wanted to put the gate. And I've got this really pretty little butterfly. That could really stick out the top. I think I need some more blue, maybe in the sky here. What time is it? 7:30. I'm just not liking the blues that I have. I don't know if the mermaid would be a little too dark if I put a little more mermaid. Let's see what that looks like. It's just kind of a brighter blue. Not kind of, it is like really a brighter blue. Let's see, where's our little cheat sheet here? Let's see what this looks like. Tap that off a little bit. Oh, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? Oh, I should have used that right off. Okay. Let's see if I can not get the rest of my book in it. Oh, somebody said, or I read somewhere, to put like the paper towel in it to kind of give yourself a little something else, you know, something. Let's move some of this over here a little bit. Kind of blend the two together. Can you guys see the difference? I think that looks better. I wonder how the bicycle might look. I don't know. I really do like this pot. Julie said I have a problem of not having a big enough spot to have all my acrylic paints in the same place. So metallic paints is separated from the plain colors. Well, that's a good way to separate them. I think I have this thing that spins around that holds my bottles of paint, and I have one row that is all my sparkly and glittery stuff. Good night, Amira. Nice to see you. Have a great week. Let me dry this a little. I want to put this stamp. I think I want to put one of these here. I just love this little stamp. Okay, let's put it here. And then when that dries, I'll put some color on that. Okay, now I had pulled out, I was looking for, I did a die cut. I have this fence. I think the solid green. But the thing is, what do I put behind the fence? Maybe some of those tall. You know, one thing that I've never really done is I've never really colored something different on a stamp and then a different color at the top. Has anybody in chat done that? And like, what do I use? Like, could I use my Tombos to do that? Would they stamp their watercolor? Or like, what would I, how would I do that? Because I was thinking I'd like purple on the wispy things. And then, of course, green on the stem. And I might dry brush that fence. And then I was thinking about maybe having it look like a little gate. And gosh, I wish I had flipped the paper the other way. I wonder I have to do a little fold and then put some no, they're all, well, the gate could open that way, I guess. I'm thinking the gate should open this way, but I guess Tombo's alcohol. Oh, I thought, what's her face? I shouldn't say what's her face. Tamara Laporte. I could swear she uses them like watercolor. Maybe they have two different kinds. I could try it. I could test it. So I just discovered where they were, if I remember. Not there. Not there. You silly girl. Let's see if I have any. Oh, I don't have a great color purple. I have light purple. And I mean, I could paint it, you know, but I think this is all the same color. Okay, why do I have so many of the same color? Oh, I like this green. Let's try. Let's try. Yeah, I think the spray would get all over. I'm not very neat. I am not very neat. All right, let's see. If I paint this way, that might work. I wonder how long you have to do it, to get it done, because this is a lot to color. I'm going quick. Ooh. Oh, you were thinking Copic? Yeah. They're definitely alcohol. Well, very light. It's very light. But see now, I wonder if I can go back in here. Just add a little extra something. And see, these are dual. Oh, this tip's not as thin as I thought. I think some of these are starting to dry out. I got a couple of this color though. Hi, honey. Okay. Oh, you got up and got your ice cream? What flavor are you eating, Ange? Some of this the gate will be in front of. Okay. Now, if I crease this orange pineapple, very nice. You're living life large, Ange. Living life large. All right, let's see. Where do I have? Let's see if I can do this. All right, I'm making a little crease there on the fence. I'll try to fold it. And let's see, I need a little pokey tool. Yeah, this isn't I already stabbed my finger once the other day. I don't feel like stabbing it again. Oh, I got it. I stabbed it a little. All right. Okay, got it there. And there. Now I just got these Timmy things, but oh, I only have one out. The other ones are buried up in there. But if I put the one in, it'll hold it, I think, and we'll get the idea. It's kind of splayed out the. I'm gonna get it in that little hole. Okay. All right. Let's see. I didn't want to make the hole too big because then it gets too wiggly. Oh, look what I did. I bent it. Yeah, I'm going to have to make it a little bigger, I think. Well, this is a little more fiddly than I thought it would be. Yes, I'm making a gate. That'll flop open that way. I think it might need to be a little longer. I might add a section on. You know, I could just glue that other section right on there. I wish I had kept out a couple. I don't think I kept out a second little. No. If I put that, I think I just want really one more. Well, actually, I could glue it there, couldn't I? If I snip that off, snip, snip. I was going to whitewash the fence too, and I forgot. Now Angie's cold. No happy medium. No happy medium. All right, let's see if we can get a little glue on here. Yeah. Give that a minute. We'll give it a minute. Let's see if I can pull this out without making a colossal mess. See, I've got everything stacked. Excuse me. Oh, man, I'm hitting the camera. I've got everything stacked on top. You don't always know what you're going to need, right? Let's see. Of course, they're different colors. I don't think that's the right color. I think it's going to do, though. All right, Kathy. All right, Lori's going to have to stand up before that shoots across the room. All right. I'm thinking I'm going to need a little sign on that gate. I'm going to give that a little bit to dry before I mess around with it. I don't think the butterfly shows up very well. Do it. I don't think so. Trying to think, what do I have? Where's my? Let's try this. Oops, didn't cap up my glue. That'll get stopped up real quick. All right, let's see here. Let's see. I don't want it too big. Let's see what this looks like. All right, let's get our other little, oh, I didn't make that other hole bigger. Let's see if I can, forgot to do that. See if I can get this little doodad in. My gosh. Whose idea was this? It's like it's a wild hair. It's like they're split at the end. I mean, I know they are split, but this is a little too much, and I can't get it in that little tiny opening. And I don't want to make it too much bigger because it's not that big. Oh, I got it. That looks so pretty. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I'm going to add a cover to it, but I'm not sure how I'm going to close it, whether I'm going to just use an elastic, band around it, or if I'm going to, when I do the cover, do some kind of a tie. I'm not sure yet. Okay, the gate's a little crooked, but we're going to live with it. Now here, I just did. Hey, Kathy Whitney, how are you? Now, do I glue it on? Or do I put it on a little string? The other thing I'm thinking is I'm going to take my little dragonfly stamp and just do a ton of little dragonflies right here. I like making books too. I do. Although I think I'm about had it for tonight. I want to spatter. Ah, I dropped it. I'm getting tired. That looks okay, huh? That looks all right. All right, now let's get a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Oh, where's my little scrubby? that scrubby brush I had. I might have knocked it on the floor. Oh, I know where it is. It's in the water. Or a bee? Right in the water. Right where you put it. Now, normally dry brushing, you'd use a dry brush, but, well, I'm going to try it this way. Just a little tiny fence. A little fence. And I need my little, where's my little cheat sheet thing? My little, well, I can use a page of this. I just want to put something under the fence to protect. And see if I can get a little bit of this white. Oh, I'm sure. I really don't do Pinterest. I think a lot of it for me is I don't really understand Pinterest. And there's just so many other things that I want to be doing. I know if I got on there, I would be on there forever. I think I'm just going to go the easy route and glue my garden sign on there. For the book itself, Teresa, are you asking me? The pages of the book, I used a watercolor paper. I believe it's a watercolor paper that the front cover was gone. It feels like hot press to me, and I don't know, like 140 maybe. Is that what it's not super heavy, but it is, I think, a little heavier than cardstock. And my fence, if you're talking about the fence die cut, that was cardstock. I think I'm just going to do, oh, you're welcome. I think I'm just going to do a little clear silver. I don't think I want silver. I probably am going to redo, well, not redo, but I might redo some of these lines in these flowers here and then use some of my different colored Posca pens to add some color on those flowers. And I think I'm going to do a little Winka Stella on my butterfly wings just to give them a little shimmer. And I need to do that flower pot. I'm not going to dig out my Poscas right now. So I might work on this a little bit more this week and then show you on Thursday. Let's see, what color pot? What color pot do I want here for my tall pot here? My tall pot. I don't have any, I was thinking I might have a red marker here, but, oh, thanks, Kathy. Let's see. Decisions. Let's see how the blue looks. Do I need a flower in this flower pot over here, do you think? That's kind of a blank space there. I think I just answered my own question. See if I can get this red. Now to put a little sparkle on that. You think so? Okay, that's a great idea. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, I like that. I don't know if you guys can see it. I feel like my screen is really dark. All right, what did I do with the winky? With the winky dink. It's silver again. I'll keep picking up the silver. I think somebody wants me to use the silver. Clear. Look what I did. I just put my fist. See, I do this all the time. I just put my arm in my red paint. I smeared me heart. Well, we might have a purple pot. Let's let that dry. Night, Ange. Maybe I'll give the butterfly silver bodies. And then let's give the dragonflies gold body. I do love that one, Castella. Probably can't really tell. All right, now going back to the bag of tricks. All right, I have a little saying here that says, flowers whisper what words cannot say. And I was thinking that might go, I might put that over there somewhere. But I'm looking for a tall flower to go in that pot. That might work. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Let's scooch this down a little. Scooch. It's really make-believe, so I'm not really concerned about it being taller than the sun. It's going to be taller than the sun. Do you see what she did there? She made it taller than the sun. Yep, I did. Now I'm going to put it maybe about there. I hope I'm eyeballing it. That's the trouble with these wooden blocks. I just can't see through them. Now I'm looking for my stamp pad. It's always missing. And let's give this a go. I'm going to use a little half flower. Lovely. Lovely to look at, delightful to know. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't have this up high enough. Oh, bummer. I wish I had a cookie bag. I could go for a cookie. I know. The smell lingers, doesn't it? Oh, that's torturous. Torturous. All right, let's add some more blue. More blue there, and then blue where I messed it up. I might take a white Posca and come around that heart so that'll stand out a little bit more. And maybe what I should do, because I have so much busyness going on around there, put this little stamp around thingy here. I just stamped the stamp pad and not the. She's a little tired. Hi, Ree. Oh, it's Ray. Hi, Ray. How are you? Some stamps just stamp so nice. This is a nice stamp. All right, let's see. Haven't seen you for a little bit. How you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, see, and I can go over that with the Posca. Deepen that up a little bit. That'll be nice. Okay, let's see here. So now we have, let me get this lemony yellow, kind of orangey yellow color there. Just use a little color pencil. And I see I've got a little, no, I don't want that color. I thought that was a lighter purple. I don't want that. I know I had my green. My green was here. Didn't I put it back? I was just thinking pink. Let's do some pink. You're hanging in there? Good. Yeah, I'm doing okay for an old gal. Okay, let's see. There it is. Lime peel, my favorite color. All right, now that has to dry before I can hit that with a Posca. I'll have to dig out my Poscas. And now I'm going to, and I'll go over my lettering and deepen that, and I'm going to put some color on these flowers, but I'm going to take, I hope, I hope, I hope, I hope, I hope, I hope, some black and spatter. So let's do some damage control here. I'm not ready for this part to be spattered yet, so I'm going to cover that. Test her out. Need it to be a little more juicy. Juicy, juicy. Ooh, they're big spatters. Whoa, baby. I do like my spatter. All right, so this evening, when I started out, I shared with you I received my Art Journal magazine today and read an article by Lisa Thill, Gardening for the Soul. And I'm trying to mimic her little garden journal here. Mine is just an art journal. She was doing some soul searching because she moved and she was missing her older house. Boy, that's a cute little butterfly, isn't he? So I've got a few things to do in the sections that I created. I just did a concertina type journal where you fold it like an accordion, and I didn't do it all out of one sheet of paper. You can do that and then fold it like a zine. But I just tore the top of mine. This is 4 sheets of watercolor paper, I believe. And so it folds like an accordion. Ink the top, put some color in this for the sky and then for the ground, and just started stamping. Just kind of going off of the ideas that Lisa had. So I've got a ways to go. I made it quite large, of course. But I think it'll be cute when it's finished. And I was really thinking about maybe doing some embossing. I can't get that one little leaf to stick down. But I want to put some color on these flowers down here. That's just a stamp. And of course, add a few more trees here and there. I might attempt a bench. We'll see. So if I forget, remind me on Thursday if you're here. Take a peek and see if I've done anything. So I appreciate you being here with me this evening. I had fun trying to create this. I was a little nervous, though, I gotta say. I really was. But see, this looks like this is starting to come. She's coming unglued. One lady I watched, she, I don't want to fold that up yet because some of my spatters are still wet. She put hers together like this. Oh, thank you, Ray. And she used masking tape and just taped it on both sides. So I wasn't sure I wanted to do that. So I just glued mine, and I was in a rush and I didn't, take time or get my little binder clips to hold it tight. So then I ended up using score tape towards the end. So we'll see how it goes. See if I can add a few more doodles here and there. And I want to get some birds in. I've got some cute bird stamps I want to use still too. So we'll see how it goes. But, another journal. Who can't use another journal, right? So have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend. I mean, your week. Oh, gosh. I guess it's time for me to go. So I shall say good evening, good night, good day, and I hope to see you soon. And don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.